Hello, class. Today we're going to be looking into what poems are. So, what is a poetry? It's a type of writing that is geared towards a reader's emotion and imagination. This is done by arranging words, meanings, and sounds and rhythms. We're going to learn more about rhythms later, but for now, lines. This does not have a required length. It can be as short or as long as you choose it to be. The way you arrange it defines the form. A stanza is a type of group that rhyme scheme is followed throughout the poem, and we're going to look into a little bit more of that while we go through the lesson. So this is two examples of lines that do not have any forms of, it doesn't mean like it just means that you could choose how long or how short you want it to be. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's a specific way that it has to be arranged. So the person, being you, the writer, will choose it. So a stanza, this is a short example about a stanza. A stanza. So you see this? Like when you see a poem, this is one stanza and this is the second part of the stanza. And another way we can call this, and you might see it other places, is verse. So this is another part. So this only consists of two lines. These two lines usually rhyme. This is an example of one. My aunt. My aunt is bad, my aunt is mad. My aunt is rad, he went to bed. You see how it rhymes and there's like only two and two? This is a couplet. So lines. This is another example of lines. It just goes. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be organized in a specific way. You can choose how you want to write it. You could either have space. This one has a couplet, the one that we just looked at. And this one is just a straight. You see this? There's no lines, no space, no nothing. So a free verse is, this does not have any rules. The writer decides how long or how short or what form is going to be in. So we're going to practice more with this. And this is the main thing that I want you guys to focus on. That we're going to write our own poems. And I'm going to have you guys just choose how you want to write it. This is a one that I wrote. You see how I have the lines here? So this is a little bit, it's not too long. This is short, and then I have space, and then there's one here. I'm just gonna have you guys look at it. It could be free, however you want it to be. And I have a Kahoot quiz for you guys to do. It will review what we just studied here, and I want you guys to do an assignment which will be turned in on Google Docs I'm sorry, not Google Docs, Google Classroom, or you can send it through my email. This is a free verse. It doesn't have a specific way that you have to do it. You choose how you want the poem to be, however you want it to write, and then we will move on to other parts.